What's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with another Cleveland Browns video for you guys. As of course, today was waiver claim day, where teams could claim players who were waived yesterday during roster cutdowns. And when it comes to the Browns, unfortunately, they didn't claim anybody. At least they weren't awarded anybody. They might have put in a claim for players, but of course, since they were picking 23rd in the waiver order, it would have been very easy for other teams to outrank them. So I'm sure we'll hear later on about players that we put in a claim for. But yeah, Browns were not awarded anybody on waivers. And also, the Browns formed their practice squad, or at least a big majority of it. I think they still have a few open spots left. But yeah, their practice squad is pretty much set at this point. And we're going to get into some other stuff too, as I also have some positive injury news as another player returned to practice today, which is awesome to hear because we need everybody we can get back on the field, right? Feels like the Avengers, just everyone coming back at once. Freaking awesome. So, starting off with some practice squad moves for the Browns. First off, earlier this morning from Adam Schefter, some veteran practice squad signings. Of course, we're going to ignore Bobby McCain and Myles Gaskin re signing with the Vikings and Jacob Johnson re signing with the Giants because the one move that we care about is Mike Ford heading back to Cleveland where he played last season. Yeah, cornerback slash gunner, I guess, Mike Ford. Of course, last year for the Browns, he was a really good gunner on special teams. Not so good corner. So just like Justin Hardy, he'll come in here, probably play majority special teams, and hopefully we don't see him on defense. Because if we see him on defense, just like I've said with Khalif Halassi, we're cooked. Now, as far as the actual practice squad itself, the Browns also signed 13 of their own players to the practice squad, as from Cameron Justice on Twitter, and I quote, "The Browns signed 13 players to the practice squad. Defensive tackle Jawan Briggs, who they took with their last draft pick in this past year's draft, cornerback Tony Brown, wide receiver Jalen Darden, safety Christopher Edmonds, cornerback Justin Hardy, so he ends up on the practice squad after getting let go yesterday, along with Deontay Foreman, who, by the way, I still have not heard anything about. I'm sure we'll be bringing him back. At least I think we will. Because right now we still only have two running backs. Yeah, we still have four quarterbacks too. They still haven't traded one of their quarterbacks. And also something came out saying that the Browns never intended on trading Jameis Winston. So it looks like a Tyler Huntley trade will most likely be happening at some point. We're just in a waiting game right now with that. But yeah, back to the practice squad. Of course, Justin Hardy, who is a hometown guy, played for the Jets last year. He was the one that told Joe Flacco, go win a championship for my city. So good to see that we brought him back. Of course, Jermaine Ifedi, Sam Kamara, Roy Mbeteka, wide receiver James Prochet, who we might see at times for special teams, linebacker Winston Reed, long snapper Rex Sunahara. How often do we see a long snapper on a practice squad? That doesn't say good things about Charlie Hewlett's health. But yeah, that's a rarity. Tackle Lorenzo Thompson, and finally, wide receiver Michael Woods. So as you can see, Browns had no players claimed on waivers. So we didn't claim anybody, and nobody was claimed. So yeah, overall, not bad. Now, some other moves made for the practice squad. This came from Noah Weisskopf earlier, and I quote, "Sources, the Browns are planning on signing two veteran tight ends to the practice squad, leaving David Njoku and Jordan Akins as the only two on the active roster at the position. At the position. Cleveland currently has four spots open on its practice squad, and is expected to use a pair of them on seasoned tight ends for depth. And just as I was reading that tweet, this one popped up from Matt Barrows, who covers the 49ers, as he tweeted, and I quote, per source, tight end Cameron Latu intends to join the Browns practice squad. So there's one. Just need another tight end, and we're set there. And then when it comes to the positive injury news from Daniel Oyefusi earlier this afternoon on Twitter, and I quote, Browns cornerback Denzel Ward was back at practice after spending 2 weeks in the concussion protocol. That's news of the day. Right there. I just need him to stay healthy. That's it. Can you do that for me? Right? So I don't have to see Mike Ford on the field on defense. Right? I mean, like I said, he's a really good gunner. But my God, he stinks at corner. Man. But yeah, Denzel Ward's back. So, just like Thanos, we be adding them stones like crazy. Or just like the Avengers, we be getting them reinforcements like crazy, man. We've pretty much got everyone back except for Nick Chubb and Nyheim Hines. And those two won't be back until, week 5? Because they're on the PUP list. And, of course, they can't come back for 4 weeks. So, that's why I'm really saying they need to sign or trade for a running back. Because there's no way in hell we're going into week 1 with Jerome Ford and Pierre Strong as our running backs. And as you guys just saw, up to this point, they haven't signed a running back to their practice squad. So I don't know what's going on. Watch them bring back John Kelly. I don't know. Kind of surprised Aiden Robbins wasn't brought back, but it is what it is. Maybe we will. Who knows? But yeah, let me know what you guys think of the Browns practice squad and, of course, bringing back Mike Ford and signing Cameron Latu to the practice squad. I actually asked my guy Rocha about Cameron Latu, and he said, hope you guys can teach him how to catch. I even looked for, stats, couldn't find anything. Apparently, he was on the injured reserve last year, which explains a lot there. So, that's all I got for this one. And I'm sure more moves will be coming out. I keep glancing over at my phone thinking that I'll see a Schefter tweet announcing that quarterback trade that we've been waiting for. But yeah, up to this point, nothing. We'll see if anything else happens. Of course, we have the rest of this week. And then next week is the official start of Cowboys week. Can't wait. So with that being said, if something else happens, I'll definitely have a video for it if it's newsworthy. Like if they trade Tyler Huntley for something, and then if they maybe sign a running back. Browns fans have this thing with Samaje Perine. That'd be cool, right? I was thinking like Dalvin Cook or Cam Akers, but Dalvin went to the freaking Cowboys because, of course, that would have been a nice running back room in 2018. Zeke and Dalvin, yeah. Too bad it's 2024 and they're both kind of washed, but hey, it is what it is. So, yeah, that's all I got. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell, and see you guys later. I'll be live in a little while, actually, for the Guardians Royals series recap. Yay, can't wait. See you guys then. I'm Crazy Dog, let's go Browns, and I'm out. Bye-bye.